Hi, I'm Sandhya, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics in SNS College of Technology. Today we are going to see the topic student interface. In the format, standard deviation is not defined. Later topic we are going to see. Formula is modulus of t x bar minus mu divided by s by root n. X bar is nothing but sample mean. So x bar is sample mean and mu is population mean. What is that? X bar is sample mean and mu is population mean. This capital S is standard deviation is not given. Okay. So next root n is the sample size. So the 9 items of a sample are the following values. So the 9 items of the sample have given. So 45, 47 and 50, 52, 48, 47 and 49, 50, 51. Thus, the mean of the 9 items differs significantly from the assumed population mean is 47.5. So, the assumed mean, that is the population mean is 47.5 is true or false. Okay. So, here, if we see the n count, that is the sample count is 9. So, we counting the value 9. So, if it is n values 9, it is a small sample. What is it? Small sample. In this small sample, in this problem, we are going to discuss about the analyzing the mean value. So, we have to use the T, that is student T test method. So, in the student T method, so the standard deviation is not given. So, see in this problem, okay. So, we have to find the standard deviation, okay. So, we have to, or we can find a value. So, using this 9 values, we have to find the x bar. So, x bar, adding all the values of this data and divided by 9, we get the value. So, adding all the values, 45 plus 47 and 50 plus 52 plus 48 plus 47 and plus 49 plus 53 and 51 divided by the total count, the value is 49.1. This we have to find the S value. In this S value, we have to use the formula as summation of x minus x bar the whole square. You know the value of x bar. You know, don't know the value of summation of x minus x bar the whole square. So we have to find this value. We have to form the table. So you know the value of x value. So we have to find the x value. So the 9 values. See? So these are the 9 values. Next, you know the value of x bar. So x minus x bar. So this x bar is, you know the value, that is 49.11. So we have to subtract 45 minus 49.11. So the value is minus 4.11. So 47 minus 49.11 is the answer is minus 2.11. So similarly, we have to find all the values. Okay. So 51. So 51 minus 49.11 is 1.89. Okay. So you know the value of x minus x bar. So if we know the value of x minus x bar whole square, so we have to using the value minus 4.11 square. So using the calculator, we have to find the value of 8, that is 16.89. So minus 2.11, the square is 4.45. So 0.89 the square is 0.78. Similarly, we have to find all the values. Then we want to find the summation. So adding all the value of this x minus x bar whole square is 54.872. Then we have to substitute here the value. Then you know the value of n minus 1. N is nothing but 9. So we have to subtract 9 minus 1 is 8. So the S squared values after the simplification we get 6.859. So the value is S equal to 2.62. So you know the value of this. So here we have to know all the values. X bar is known and mu value is known and S value and n value is known. We have to find the T value. Okay. So here, we can find out t value, t equal to calculated value. This is the calculated value. X bar minus mu divided by s by root x. So we have to substituting all the value. That is x bar is 49.11 and mu value is 47.5. S value is 2.62 and root n is root 9. Okay. So after the simplification, 49.11 minus 47.5, you know the value divided by this thing. So first we have to find the root n value, then the root 9 values. Then we have to subtract, divide 2.62, you get the one value. Then we have to subtract the value divided by this value. We get the value is 1.84. So this is our calculated value. Next, we have to we have to analyze the population mean is 47.5 is true or false. So we have to formulating H0 and H1. H0 and H1 is our assumption. First, we have to assumption the mean value is there is no significant difference between the population mean. That is the population mean is 47.5 or not. Okay, so here we want to fixing the null hypothesis H0 mu equal to mu1. There is no significant difference between the mean, that is the population mean. Next, we have to, if it is no significant, we have to that complementary of H0 is H1. So that complementary is mu not equal to that is mu1. So it is the two tail. So if it is not equal to this is the two tail test. Okay. Next, we want to choosing the level of significance. That level of significance is not given in the problem. So we have to generally we have to take a level of significance is 5%. So the level of significance is 5%. Then move on to step 3. In the step 3 is the calculated value. We know the calculated value that is 1.84. Next step 4 is the degrees of freedom. N minus 1, the n value is 9 minus 1 is 8. So here the degrees of freedom is 8. Next, we have to using this degrees of freedom and two-tail test. We have to combining this two value 8 and two-tail. We have to check the table. The table value is 2.81. If you know the table value and calculated value, comparing this calculated value and calculated value, so you know the calculated value is 2.31 and calculated value is 1.84. Whatever it is, the table value is maximum, H0 is accepted. So see the problem, here the calculated value is minimum is comparing to the calculated value, so H0 is accepted in this problem. So our conclusion is, what is our conclusion? Conclusion, there is no significant difference between the population mean values is the population mean value is 47.5. Okay, thank you.